Well... here you are.
The coalition against Dongzhuo collapsed. Although they gathered because of a shared objective, their individual aims began to take precedence. Some wished to dominate others, and some to defend their domains. Others struggled to simply keep their bearings amid the tumult. The actions of Jiang Jiao and Dongzhuo had undoubtedly led to a great upheaval, and now, the long-enduring stability under the Han Dynasty was about to fracture into thousands of pieces. Chapter 3. Rival warlords clash over territory. Cao Cao shelters the Emperor.
Oh, my esteemed guests! It has been ages since you last graced us with your presence. I'd heard there was a dreadfully large battle over at the capital, and assumed you hadn't made it out alive.
Is that any way to speak to a guest?
Oh, heavens me, do excuse my manners. I'm of course always happy to see you return here in one piece. The long journey must have exhausted you, so please, rest for the day. And if there's anything you need, please feel free to ask. Well, I have seen a great many bulletins lately. Lords from somewhere or other looking for soldiers and such. I don't know much about it, but I think it must have something to do with that great battle at the capital and whatnot. Recently, we've had people who lost their land and homes down south, making their way up here. I've also got a strange feeling that I'm hearing more talk of bloodshed than usual. These are dark times we're in, indeed. Yes, I do, as a matter of fact. I'll bring them over to your room later.
It seems odd that you would keep the letters. If you thought we wouldn't be coming back, but... oh, forget it.
Ah, is that so? Then I'll be on my way. Get some rest and enjoy your stay.
This is a world of greatness and strife. Heroes once bound by friendship are set against each other by fate. You must find your own ambition. Discover a way through the chaos. The choice is yours and yours alone. Only your will can guide you.
After all the work I put in to open this shop.
Wait. Those clothes. Those eyes. Is that your name? Ah, good. Then what Master Shui Jing has told me is true. I am Pang Tong, apprentice to Master Shui Jing. Master has suddenly left the retreat in my care. I was just in the middle of agonizing over what to do while he is away. Clearly he wasn't concerned, as he told me to run the place the way I see fit. But he also mentioned that you were a special guest, to be treated with our utmost hospitality. You're quite direct, I see. Right, well, I'll do whatever I can for you. But look at you. You are exactly as I was told you would be. Right down to that air of mystery about you. You are an intriguing man. Well, at any rate, until Master returns, I am the proprietor of this establishment. Allow me to be of service. Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of.
Is there something on your mind, Ziluan? I haven't seen you since the incident with Dongzhuo. I'm glad you're doing well. Have you found the hero, then? Someone who can bring us all peace. I see. Among the likes of Cao Cao, Sun Jian, and Liu Bei, is there anyone worthy of being called a true hero? In time, they are certain to clash with one another. When that happens, with whom will you side? Your decision will set the course of our future. And those who take the wrong path, just as Zheng Zhao and Dongzhuo did, must be eliminated. So, choose wisely. The next time we meet, I want you to show me the choice you've made.
I hear there's a master spearman among Lord Guns. I heard the capital.
Do you need something? Uh-huh.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Now, this territory is ours. Looking rough. Let's go.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
Now. Head in. East. Let's get serious. Nice. Time to attack. All in my might. Take that. Looking rough. Time to attack. Looking rough. All my might. Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. No fighting. Is that it?
Think the guys who laid waste to our fields will be back?
Looking rough. Now. Head in. Coming at you. Time to attack. Take this with all my might. I'm counting on you. Prepare for pain. Take honor. Take this. Easy. Now, all my might. Coming at you. Time to attack. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I heard there's another big
I heard
conflict.
that every once in a while, someone finds out.
If I hear one more yay out of the people...
Everyone said the capital would be safe.
Got this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take that. This territory is ours. Let's go. The enemy officer has been defeated. There we go. Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. Take this.
In spite of everything, here we are, alive and kicking.
Ready yourselves. Our efforts from here on out are absolutely essential.
Take this. Take this. An opening. Take that. Take this. Take this. Take the bow. An opening. Oh, gotta be quicker than that. The enemy officer has been defeated.
The resistance is futile.
Take this.
All my might. Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this!
I just saw a man who shined like the sun. Lord Cao Cao is the only...
Stop right there. We don't let just anyone through to see Lord Cao Cao, you know? Hey, I remember you from Luoyang. Well, it sure has been a while. So, I had a bit of a falling out with Lord Xiang Mao. And when I didn't have a place to go, Xiahou Dun was kind enough to bring me here. Now, I'm even guarding our lord. A pretty big step up, wouldn't you say?
Dian Wei, let him through already. He's Cao Cao's guest.
Oh, is that right? Well, if our lord called for you, then I ought not get in your way. Now, come on in.
It's been a while. Thank you for heeding my request. Let me get right to the matter at hand. I'd like your help in fighting the Yellow Turbans once more.
You seem quite confident, but beware. This opponent won't be so easily dealt with. They have survived this long without their leader through constant pillaging.
They have a huge number of men in Qing province. They're now poised to launch a raid on Yin. As governor, my job is to eliminate any and all threats to this land.
As it happens, our lord was appointed to the post because the former governor, Liu Dai, was murdered by these yellow turbans from Qing. It has benefited us to have this territory as a base, but we cannot govern properly while such a threat lingers.
Right. And if those rebels were to launch a full-on invasion, the whole province would be devastated. We have heard reports that they don't even bring their own supplies. They rely almost entirely on looting.
So, they abandoned their fields because of war and poverty, became marauders themselves. Perhaps their situation is an embodiment of the chaos of these times.
Do not think of them as mere rabble. They're an enemy willing to do anything. Treat them as such. They're unlike the Yellow Turbans we fought before. So keep your guard up.
I heard that every once in a while, someone finds valuable treasure among the ruins of the capital.
They say Lord Cao Cao and Yuan Shao.
Everyone said the capital would be safe.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Oh. This territory is ours. Now! Let's go! Take this! Looking rough. Time to act. Time to attack. An opening. Whoa. I see it. Time to act. Time to attack. Nope. Rough. Time to attack. An opening. Take this. And I think this... The enemy officer has been defeated.
There we go.
I've been waiting for this. This territory is out. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this! The opening! Take this!
In spite of everything, here we are, alive and kicking. That alone makes us the lucky ones.
So many people are after this land.
I just saw a man who shined like the sun.
Everyone said the capital would be safe.
officer has been defeated. This territory is ours. Let's go. Take this. An opening. An opening. Take that. Whoa. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. Now. Bear witness to my power. This territory is ours. Now! All those rumors about that mysterious...
I heard the capital's been practically reduced to...
When I grow up, I'll learn to wield a...
Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of.
I hope things will become a little bit better for everyone.
They say Deng Zhuo has disappeared.
Things are going well enough around here.
Lord Cao Cao is the only one
I
we
heard
can
there's
trust.
another big conflict.
Shall we begin? Mm-hmm. Nevertheless,
Okay.
Now let's put this into action.
My might shall illuminate the path to victory.
Now go. The Yellow Turbans are an elite force, born of chaos, tempered by battle. Do not underestimate them, remnants though they may be.
He's the new governor of the Yen province. We'll deal with him as we did with his predecessor.
Has been defeated.
Stand shoulder to shoulder. Overwhelm the foe with numbers. United we shall prevail.
Battles are not decided by numbers alone. Our wisdom and courage make each of us worth 10 of theirs.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Strength! Send us warriors who know not death!
This territory is ours.
This is a predicament. Soldiers immune to spear and blade.
Good. This is the perfect vantage point. Now, let your arrows rain down upon their heads!
Arrows! The sky is black with them!
It is quite the honor to have you at my side. Now, shall we go?
Damn, we managed to rally. I suppose the real battle starts now.
We're at their mercy here. Come then! We'll take back that position!
We march at once!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Aren't you supposed to be on our side? Why are you picking a fight with us?
Well, I think they're talking to you.
They broke the spell that Zhangzhou gave us. But how?
Whether you rely on numbers or magic, you are no match for us. Surrender quietly.
If an ally of Zhangzhou is here, then perhaps we can trust them.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We'll have more options if we control the high ground. We could drop rocks on them, for example.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
An opening. How could I?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Then start the bombardment!
Take that. Rocks! They're throwing rocks at us!
Let's go.
Seize the strategic points and now control
The enemy officer.
Do not falter. Hit them with all your might.
The rocks are coming from over there! Come, men! We'll put a stop to this!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Charge! Fight! If we do not win here, there will be no tomorrow! Start the advance! Together, we advance. Now, follow your leader. Begin the advance. Way to stick it to them. Not for me to let loose. March! March!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We may not be able to make it through this.
That's another enemy pounded into submission.
I can more than hold my own on the battlefield.
Let's go.
This appears to be as far as we go.
Time to go in the offensive. Get ready, everyone!
They're ferociously strong, and they fight without a modicum of fear.
The time is right. Go.
I can more than hold my own on the battlefield.
We fight to survive! We steal to survive! Not simply lay down and die! Let's march!
Let's go! Follow me, everyone! That's now!
Finished. It's over! We deprive others so that we may eat! We fight so that we do not starve!
The enemy officer
As if they've forgotten
has
how
been
to live.
defeated.
Except through plunder. The wretches just don't know any better.
Take that! All my might! Can't believe this!
The enemy officer
Don't give up!
has been
We can
defeated.
still fight! Stand together, men, and we can prevail!
End this!
Still have fight left in them. We can't let them regroup.
You are
The
a
enemy
true
officer
warrior of the Three
has been
Kingdoms.
defeated.
Prepare to attack! Wipe out the lot of them!
Fight with such ferocity. It's not just their numbers that make them strong.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
We fight until our last breath. Come! Let us rejoin our brethren!
Most armies crumble once their leader is slain. But a leaderless army can prove surprisingly resilient.
Still go on! Let us fight for you! All my might! Situation!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this! Take honor! How could I?
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Life itself. You're warriors, aren't you? Come, put us out of our misery.
But surrender. You will not be treated unjustly.
No, if you put it like that.
Take this.
Perfect timing. We should attack now.
Take this.
It's just the enemy officer
starving out here.
has been defeated.
Please. We've had enough.
Then come over to my side. Pledge yourselves to me, Cao Cao.
Help us. Really?
Don't fight. Everyone will starve. Children, parents, everyone. That is why we fight and plunder. So we can live.
Take this. It is a terrible thing. A man is forced to live like a beast rather than a man.
Take that. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Our courage is unrivaled. The enemy doesn't stand a chance.
Skills are impressive.
The enemy
I've
officer
learned a lot from watching.
has been defeated.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'm raring to go. Take this.
Take honor.
All my might.
Pressuring them. Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now. Even if we fall, our children and brethren will take up our weapons. It will not end as long as chaos grips the world.
Is that it? Looking rough.
Is that it?
What will you do with us, Cao Cao? Do not be hasty for answers. Before I decide your fate, I ask you this. Why, and for what cause, did you take up arms?
Isn't that obvious? To survive. Not a single man is here simply for the love of the fight. But
Fighting and stealing in order to survive. That is all we have left.
How selfish. Do you not think of those you steal from?
What are you saying? Don't tell me you've forgotten. It was you government officials who stole from us in the first place.
In times of strife like these, one cannot survive without taking from others. I suppose you have realized that as well. I have one more question for you, Yellow Turbans. Do you want to live?
What if we do? Are you planning to pardon us?
No. But we shan't kill you either. We have use for you in the new society we are trying to build.
A new society?
One in which we create, protect, and share, rather than live in this endless cycle of stealing. If you would like to see such a society, then join us. We will give you all something to live for. You have my word, as the one who defeated your leader, Zhang Jiao.
This is Puyang.
It's a well-maintained town. It's hard to believe 1 million people have just arrived. They have taken in the Yellow Turbans and reshaped them into the Qing militia. They remain a fighting force, but in peacetime, they mostly train and help in the fields. It's simple in theory, but they are dealing with huge numbers of people. In practice, it must take a lot of work.
Repairing buildings, distributing land ownership, enforcing the law. To develop so much in such a short time.
Yes, it is quite astonishing. The fact that he managed to bring those wild bandits under his control, instead of executing them. It gives me hope that we will succeed in restoring order to this era of incessant chaos.
Yes. There are none who deserve our support more than Lord Cao Cao. The evil of Dongzhou had to be eliminated. But there was nothing I could do alone. Of course, I also spoke with Lord Wan Yun. But I lacked allies, and could not spur him into action.
Interesting. How talkative he is all of a sudden.
I think perhaps Lord Shunyo has had too much to drink.
Ah, so that's what's loosened his lips. But perhaps it's not such a bad thing. This is a chance for those serving Lord Cao Cao to get to know each other. Besides, it can be fun to watch such a taciturn man loosen up for once.
Only you could look so kindly on a drunken Lord Shunyo.
And that was when, despite all my efforts, we were captured by Dongzhou's troops. I have never felt such shame. For a moment there, I was ready to die. Luckily, a house guest of Wan Yun's came to my rescue. In fact, this man here looks just like... Huh. Not once I feel sober. I never thought I would meet my savior like this.
Does this mean that you were the one who saved Lord Shunyo in Luoyang? Well, what an honor it is to meet you. I am Shunyu, a relative of Lord Shunyo. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
I am Guojia. I only just met these two at the governor's castle. If you're here in Puyang, does that mean you've entered Lord Cao Cao's service? That sounds a bit non-committal. Anyway, it seems we'll be seeing a lot more of each other from now on.
We are all drawn to Puyang because of Lord Cao Cao's reputation.
I hope we get the chance to fight side by side.
Do not take training lightly. It's idiots like you that end up dragging down their units, and by extension, the entire army. Do you think you can get through this with that lackadaisical attitude? Let me tell you, I'll have you court-martialed unless you shape up.
What? Surely that's going too far. I was only taking a moment's rest. Please, could you make Lord Eugene see sense? If we keep training this hard, it wouldn't surprise me if someone died.
You are the one that Lord Cao Cao summoned, aren't you? Well, if you have something to say, then say it. Don't worry about that. I take it you see my methods are the correct ones. Lord Cao Cao has entrusted me with taking these men from Qin and turning them into proper soldiers. They have been in many battles, and yet have never had any real training. They have no understanding of strategy, procedure, or the underlying principles of war. That can only end in disaster. I suggest you also take care to train with sufficient diligence. That is, unless you wish to die a nobody.
Good to see you, Zitluan. I just made it back from a journey myself. You've been fighting all over the place, I'm sure. You must be exhausted, too. The Yellow Turban Rebellion was the needle that popped the boil. All of that pus is just oozing out across the land. Zhang Zhao wanted to change the world, and he may have succeeded in a way. Well then, let's get back to work now, shall we? That's right. We're going to dig deep into your past, Zitluan. Why do you think I've come with you all this way? The place where I first met you, Zitluan. I think we may be able to find some clues there.
After all the work I put in to open this shop, I'd be in tears if it got burned down in a battle.
Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of.
Well...
Nothing's changed.
capital's been practically reduced to ruins. What a shame.
If I hear one more... There's not a soul alive that has...
Which one, though? Hey! Can't say I expected to run into you here. Me? I'm in the middle of picking up something for my lord. By the way, your exploits in that battle in Yin province were remarkable. Lord Cao Cao thinks extremely highly of you. I must admit, I'm envious. However, my lord can be hard to understand at times. Taking in the yellow turbans like that? I've said this before, but I'm the same as those yellow turbans. Lord Cao Cao ignored my past, took me in, and gave me his trust. Giving a roughneck like me something to be proud of in life besides physical strength. I must repay that favor however I can, even through something as small as odd jobs. You're more charitable than I'd reckoned, and certainly not the bashful type. Would you really help me out? You're pretty sharp after all. I'd appreciate you checking over these items and their prices. Let me know if they're reasonable or not. You help me out here, and I'll treat you to a bite in return. How about it? I owe you one. Good luck to have run into you here. Well, I'm not going to let my good fortune go to waste. Let's get to it.
Going back early today, sir? The staff and the regulars will be disappointed, you know.
Sorry. I only came to pick up something I forgot. But I will be sure to come by soon. Oh. Would you mind keeping my coming here a secret from the others? If you would agree to staying silent, I will share a favorite of mine in return. That's right. It's a kind of entertainment. Something that will satisfy you. I've been rather indulgent recently, so I'd planned to stay away today. But I've changed my mind. This chance meeting is not one I can let go. So how about it? Shall we head out now? I might be able to find a new kind of fun with you. Quite the formal one, are you? Well then, let's head out on our first round together. There are too many people here. Let us go elsewhere. I'll go on ahead. If you wish to try a new experience, then follow me.
Lord Cao Cao is the only one.
Oh? Great.
I heard that every once in a while.
I just saw a man who shined like the sun.
You've gotten stronger, Zilwan. Strong enough to be out there as a guardian. But can you parry this? Sorry. I guess it was a little too early for that. But you really are getting better. Keep it up, and you'll get there soon enough.
Juha, why don't you take some time to train him in earnest? At this rate, you will only ever trail after Juha. Rote repetition will eventually spoil your natural talent.
Let me clarify what Bailuan is saying. He means that you're gifted, so you shouldn't give up.
You're impertinent. If you know he has talent, why aren't you training him more? He needs a serious teacher.
Well, Bailuan, if anyone is being impertinent, it would be you, because I am serious. Ziluan was born outside the village, and yet he's able to use the abilities that we are trained for from birth. His eyes have abilities that ours do not. And that's why I'm preparing by having him face a powerful opponent. Me. After all, practice is the key to success. Zilwan, if you can master the abilities your eyes possess, you'll be able to not only match me, but defeat me. Exciting, right?
You sound as if you're hoping to be defeated. That is not exactly something I wish to hear from my bodyguard. I expect diligent efforts from you, Juha. All for the sake of peace in this realm.
Look at you, acting more and more like a village chief. We won't let you down, Bailuan. Right, Zilwan?
As long as you understand. Juha, Zilwan, keep training. When I take my position as chief, you are the ones I will rely on.
Zilwan? You suddenly went still. Is something wrong? Judging by your state, I'd say you've had some sort of vision. I suppose we now know that this village is of some special significance to your past. And on top of that, the air here is filled with the scent of a very distinct herb. Could this be what Zhang Jiao used? Do you think that perhaps all of these things together brought some of your past back to you in the form of a vision? I've heard that smells in particular can trigger memories of past events. Do you remember the incense Zhang Jiao used to induce visions? I think what we are smelling here is the herb he used to make it. It's possible that you may have used this very same herb at some point in your past. Perhaps we could make some incense that has the exact same scent as what the Guardians of Peace used. Or we could... that's enough for today. We could come back from time to time to see if we can discover more of your past. Your experiences in battle, the people you meet along the way. These kinds of things may also yield some clues. Luan and He, the names of the legendary sacred birds. They are heralds, said to appear only when a great ruler emerges. Juha, Bailuan, and Ziluan. The three of you were given your names in the same place. You were raised together there, and you trained in the art of combat in that same place too. Even after losing all memory of such arts, they remain engraved within your body. You have been trained by a great teacher, Ziluan, One of the best. My father. He taught me the secrets of medicine and healing. My father was a famous doctor, known far and wide. Some even called him a saint. Imagine that. But he overworked himself to sustain that reputation. When he fell sick, for all his gifts, he was powerless to save himself. It is said that we stand on the shoulders of those who came before us, but I doubt I will ever climb that high. But now, here you are, Ziluan and Zhihe, reunited. Words cannot express how much I envy you. Well...
After all the work I put in to open this shop, I'd be in tears if it got burned down in a battle.
I think we may be able to consider ourselves blessed.
Things are going well enough around.
So many people are after this land. What'll become?
Ah, good to see you. What do you make of Puyang? Oh, is that so? I would have thought you would soon get accustomed to the place. But no, I see. You have long been a wanderer, haven't you? I think I understand how you feel. Although it is a charming city, your stay will only be a short one. It must seem like a bit of a shame. Anyway, it seems that Lord Cao Cao has now grasped what underlies the current turmoil, following our confrontation with the Qing Yellow Turbans. He seems able to solve whatever problem he is faced with, progressing forward, step by step. But no one else is able to walk that path ahead of him. All they can do is follow behind and try to keep up.
There's not a soul alive that hasn't heard of the rapid advance of Cao Cao's forces.
Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of.
When I grow up, I'll learn to wield a weapon and fight too.
I heard the capital's been practically reduced to ruin.
They say a mountain band.
Lord Cao Cao is the only one we can trust to let us live.
Did you hear about Lord Cao Cao's father?
No. Has something happened to him?
Upon being appointed governor of Yan, Lord Cao Cao invited his father to visit from Langya. On the way, he stopped to see Lord Tao Qian in Shu province. And while there, he was assassinated.
What? Then that means Lord Tao Qian had him killed?
Who knows? Some say it was Lord Tao Qian, but there are also rumors it was bandits.
Either way, it's saddening to hear. I'm sure Lord Cao Cao must be outraged.
We will destroy Tao Qian.
Ah, we're going to war to avenge your father? A worthy cause, to be sure.
A war of vengeance. Indeed. I doubt anyone would blame me for hunting down Tao Qian as revenge for him killing my father. But just defeating him will solve nothing. I intend to use this battle to further my greater goal.
Are you not angry? It seems as if you're using your father's death as a convenient excuse for an attack.
We must use every advantage available to us, even the deaths of our loved ones. We cannot allow anger or grief to get in the way of our progress. That is our conviction.
Conviction, you say? Very well. It is our role as strategists to lead the way.
I shall start then. If we are to mobilize, we should be wary of Yuan Shao and Ji. However, Yuan Shao may prefer that you rule Shu rather than Tao Qian, who has ties to Yuan Shu.
Yes, I believe Yuan Shao will stay his hand. He and Yuan Shu have long been bitter rivals. It would make strategic sense.
Lord Cao Cao, may I ask you something?
Speak.
If we win this battle, we will be in a strong position. A position strong enough to seek to conquer the entire realm. I take it you are prepared to do so?
I am. I do not know if this is the right path. Only history will tell. That is why I have gathered the wisest and bravest in the land. If we still lose, even with all that, we will know that I was wrong.
Only you would think that way, Cao Cao.
Well, it feels great to have a clear objective.
I need all of you to be prepared. We are about to embark on the path of conquest.
What he says is right. And yet...
Lord Liu Bei, I am deeply grateful for your help. I need to thank you properly.
There is no need for that. Anyway, please tell me. What is this urgent matter?
I am hesitant to ask, but the fact is, I need you to lend me your strength again.
My strength?
Yes. Tao Qian, governor of Shu province, is in peril. Would you go to his aid?
Lord Tao Qian? Has something happened in Shu?
Were you aware that Cao Cao has become governor of Yan province?
Yes, I had heard.
Upon receiving his appointment, he invited his father, Lord Cao Song, to his province. On the way, Lord Cao Song stopped at Lord Tao Qian's residence, and there, he died under suspicious circumstances.
No.
Cao Cao, believing Lord Tao Qian was to blame, ordered his troops to ravage Shu. But Lord Tao Qian is a man of integrity. I cannot imagine him doing anything like that.
I too have often heard that he is a good man. On the other hand, Lord Cao Cao is also fair and just. I expect he would try to determine the culprit instead of blindly seeking vengeance. But it appears he has neglected to do so. Could it be that he has a goal besides vengeance?
It is possible. In which case, he is merely using his father's murder as a pretext for invasion. Could there be anything more horrifying than that? Even animals are not so cruel. Whatever the case may be, he cannot be allowed to do as he pleases. Lord Liu Bei, please, go to the aid of Lord Tao Qian. Save my friend and the people of Shu.
Lord Kongzhong.
I heard that every once in a while, someone finds...
I heard there's another big conflict over who will succeed Dong Zhuo.
I spent everything I had.
What a pleasure meeting you here. You seem to be getting along so well with Lord Shunyo. I was hoping to get a chance to talk with you myself. I'm glad the feeling was mutual. I hope we may become more than just mere acquaintances. Let me tell you about what I've been doing. Just now, I was observing how things are among the people in town to ascertain what role the government should play here. Warfare alone is not enough to clear a path forward for our leader. That is why I spend my free time walking the streets like this. Your praise is most welcome, but I am merely carrying out my responsibilities in the service of our leader. By the way, may I ask you something personal? You have yet to pledge your allegiance to any specific lord. Might you consider putting your rare talents to use among our ranks under Lord Cao Cao's command? To bring peace to our world as swiftly as possible. That is why we want none other than you, a guardian of peace, to join us. It may be your intention to continue to drift across the land like a benevolent breeze, helping as many people as you can. But you must understand that allying with those walking opposing paths is no different than allying with none at all. It will accomplish nothing, and will instead further fan the flames of conflict. No one wishes for that. These are my thoughts on the matter. Our land should be governed by one capable leader. And that leader can be none other than Lord Cao Cao. It is he who will lead us on the path to peace. Do you not also wish for a swift end to the chaos that plagues the land? I would not presume to force an answer from you at this moment, but please do consider my proposal as you move forward. That is all I wish to discuss with you for now. But would you do me the honor of visiting me at my estate? I would like to foster a friendship between us, as men who share a similar fate.
Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of.
I hear there's a master spearman among Lord Gongsun Zan's ranks.
I heard the capital's been practically reduced to ruins. What a shame.
They say Lord Cao Cao.
Lord Cao Cao is the only one we can trust to let us live our lives in peace.
Well...
So many people are after this land. What'll become of our lives here?
My apologies for calling on you like this. I'm sure you were also surprised to be handed a drink so suddenly. I figured. Such a gesture does seem suspicious. Though I do not have any untoward motives, I swear to you. This is simply my thanks for the other day. Why now indeed? I should have offered thanks to my savior long ago. After my failure to assassinate Dong Zhuo, you and Lord Cao Cao rescued me from my disgrace. It is thanks to you that I am alive and able to serve his lordship. Now then, one moment, please. I fear I'm a bit shyer than most. If I don't fire myself up like this, I can hardly speak my mind. Good. That did the trick. I do have an ulterior motive for summoning you here. It's about your true identity, you see. Pardon my impudence, but you are the Guardian of Peace, are you not? Or I suppose I should say were, what with all of them dead except for you. The truth is, I had guessed as much when we met at Lord Wan Yun's manor. But this is the first time I'm able to confirm it myself. I heard that they undergo a special training regime. So I had misgivings that you might do harm to Lord Cao Cao. So I consulted with Lord Xun Yu in secret. Even so, I concluded that you have no reason to cause such harm. And that my worries were thus unfounded. From what I have heard, you have no memory of your past, yes? As such, I do not see you raising a hand to Lord Cao Cao. I was simply overthinking the situation. As such, I thought it would be best to thank you and apologize to you at the same time. That is all. Thank you for taking the time to listen. Sincerely, Xun Yu. My tactics worked then. I would not have been able to explain myself otherwise. Perhaps realizing Lord Cao Cao's vision to unite this land shall be my life's work. Or it will cost me my life, at the very least. And then there's you, a guardian of peace who has brought us to this point. I will be counting on you further going forward. I shall have you become an indispensable piece of my greater plan. As such, I intend for the two of us to grow closer this evening.
That Cao Cao fellow's been making...
Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of.
When I grow up, I'll learn to wield a weapon and fight.
I think we may be able to consider ourselves blessed.
Things are going well enough around here. There's not a soul alive that hasn't heard.
I heard there's another big conflict over who will succeed Dong.
Weeboo.
Lord Goja, I heard you are leaving soon. I pray that you have a safe journey.
Thank you, Lord Xun Yu. Likewise, I would ask that you protect Puyang and keep it safe. I'm quite sure you don't need me to tell you this, but it would be a disaster if Puyang were to fall while we are moving into Shu. No matter how well we do in Shu, it will be in vain if we end up cut off from our supplies.
Of course, I will not let you down. But as Lord Shunyo predicted, Yuan Shao appears set to stay on the sidelines. The other lords have no interest in starting a pointless war. If there is to be trouble, it will come when we least expect it. Like a tempest or earthquake.
Indeed, and there is little we can do about that. Whatever happens, it is vital that Puyang be held. I will make sure Lord Cao Cao knows that.
Ah, it seems you are heading out as well. May fortune be with you.
Remember that Lord Cao Cao's very future depends on this battle. I ask that you do everything in your power. It's just a hangover. I've had worse. But I should stop drinking so much before a battle.
They say wine is the greatest of all medicines, but please, Lord Goja, we can't have you out of action.
I'll try to cut back then, when in camp, at least.
Oh, well, look who it is. My apologies. It seems even I can become so lost in thought that I become blind to the world around me. This might seem a strange thing to ask, but would you say that you have purpose in life? My apologies for asking. I had forgotten that you remember nothing of your own past. There's much I would like to know about your situation, but I won't dig any further. My purpose in life is to use my abilities to their full potential on the battlefield. The great Sun Tzu of Qi once said that every battle is won before it's ever fought. But I find that way of thinking to be a bit boring. Snatching victory from the jaws of seemingly certain defeat is the strategist's one true joy. And to that point, this battle is going to be so... Oh, there I go again. Forget I ever said anything. I can think of far less accommodating problems than being bored by victory. I will remain in Puyang with Lord Xunyu and the others. I wish you all the best of luck in the coming battle.
Let's begin.
Yes.
Yes. Aye, aye.
Thank you. Oh.
with me here, I suppose our victory is all but assured.
Now go. Today we defeat Tao Chen and take Shu. This is just the first step on our path to conquering the realm.
Take this. Tao Chen and his forces are barricaded inside that castle. I suppose we had best encircle them.
Take this.
Shall we initiate the advance?
They're attacking with a huge force. Good. I'm in the mood for a fight.
I wield my spear
This
in
territory
honor of Lord
is
Liu Bei's
ours.
righteousness.
The enemy officer
Here I
has
come.
been defeated. Move forward!
We must not underestimate Liu Bei's generals. Lord Yu Jin, can you and the Qing soldiers stop their advance?
It will be done. I shall not let you down. March forward.
Let's go. They're here. We can't advance any further. This appears to be as far as
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Here's the resistance is futile.
This territory is ours.
Let's go.
Fail. I leave the rest up to you.
There's no need for words. Come at me with everything you have.
I am fully prepared for this battle. I ask that you do not hold back.
Can't break through. We have no choice but to pull back and regroup.
Numbers and the tide of battle are on our side. We can push forward from the south.
Take this. Good. Let's go, Jin. Counting on you. But carefully now. The foe has the advantage of the terrain.
The enemy officer
Our attack has
been
failed.
defeated.
Better to withdraw and regroup.
This area is the key to our victory. Maintain your resolve, men. Do not falter now.
This territory, the enemy officer
redouble our
has been defeated.
Well done, soldiers. We've captured this strong point. Now, prepare to advance on the castle.
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
End is here.
Can't believe the enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
Huh. They do a poor job of hiding. And I'll make them pay for it. Doubtless they have. Soldiers hiding in wait for
The enemy
us.
officer has been defeated.
I want you to be my eyes and ears. Scout ahead of our line. Search likely hiding spots. And flush out the would-be ambushers.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Away.
This territory is ours.
Let's go.
So it was a trap. No matter. Let's outflank them and strike at their commander.
Well, this is what we prepared for. Now let's finish them off.
I care not for this sneaking and subterfuge. It's time for a proper fight.
Gathered their strength and launched an attack. But I shall
The
beat
enemy
back
officer
the invaders.
has been defeated.
Take this!
now.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Over, you hear?
You're a capable sort, to say the least. Keep that up!
Now is our chance to counterattack. Lord Xiao Yu, do not let me down.
The enemy officer
pierces the
has been
clouds.
defeated.
We shall pierce our foes! Attack Cao Cao! Take this! Forward march!
The situation has changed. We must protect his lordship. All units, make haste.
Believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Allow Cao Cao's forces to have their way so easily. Move forward!
Let us take that village. They say that Shu is a fertile land, after all.
Very well. Let's go. A flash of steel should be enough to cow them.
Take that! Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
By my honor, they will be punished.
Look at this, men! Valuables and food aplenty, as much as we can carry.
The village is under attack! Take that! It has nothing to do with our battle! That is all my might! Move forward! Take that! This hard.
The enemy officer
fight
has been
no
defeated.
giving up to the bitter end.
Neither my heart nor my spear have broken. We shall meet again.
I cannot afford to fall here.
Looking rough.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
This territory
Looks like
the enemy officer
victory.
has been
Keep
defeated.
up the pace. Appears the resistance is futile.
Lord Eugene, send soldiers to the village. Some monstrous warrior is slaughtering my comrades.
So you chose to attack the village and were beaten back. And to top it off, you have raised the ire of a dangerous foe. We cannot afford any more losses. I will take care of this myself. March forward.
The moment has come.
This one is strong. I'd best flee while I can.
That taught him a lesson. Looking rough. All my might.
The enemy officer
This
has
the
been
army that
defeated.
Cao Cao leads? Full of base brigands and plunderers?
Believe this.
They'll not attack
The
this
enemy
village
officer
anymore.
has been defeated.
I'll make sure of that. Move forward!
This appears to be as far
The
as
enemy
we go.
officer has been defeated.
It was a truly embarrassing spectacle. Still, thank you for your help.
Come to help me out? I would be a fool to refuse your aid. Take this.
This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Your aid is truly welcome. I reckon we are all in your debt now. Take this. I will break you. There we go. Looking rough. All my might.
This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. This territory is ours. Let's go. Take this. Take this. Take this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
Get
loose to the likes of you. As for the looters, they will not escape my wrath. I shall cut them off from the Qin forces.
This is hopeless. Now is the time to attack the castle. Begin the assault!
The time is right. Go. The moment has come. Looking rough.
Perfect timing. I was looking for an opportunity to test my new tactics.
This is as far as you go. Forget the castle. The enemy officer
ready to die
has been defeated.
Yet another powerful general stands in our way. We cannot afford the slightest mistake.
Take this. Take this.
I scarcely imagined that our blades would cross. But let us fight. Forget everything else. Hold strong.
Bear witness to my power. Take this. Time to act. Take this. Time to end this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Must retreat.
Appears the castle gates have been breached. Move the men forward. It's time to end this. Now advance!
bad we can't get friendly. May as well go at it with everything we've got.
I shall take you on personally. Ready yourself.
Lord Cao Cao, you've gone too far in seeking vengeance for your father. You have no right to attack Shu. I will not allow it.
I am the arbiter of my own actions. See them through to the end. What makes you believe that your resolve should rule over mine?
Resolve? I've been waiting for this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Cannot end here. I must swallow my pride and run.
Ready yourselves. Lord Cao Cao, your father's fate was the work of a treacherous scoundrel. I had nothing to do with it. So, please.
We stand on a battlefield amidst a turbulent world. With no other reason to cut you down, Tao Qian.
Cruel creed. But so be it. I shall not sit idly by and wait for death.
Take this! All my might! This territory is ours. The enemy officer has been defeated.
This victory is just a stepping stone. But
take this.
One more momentous than any before.
Cao Qin is nowhere to be found within the castle walls. He must have escaped before we got here.
So, Tao Qian has evaded us. Send out the troops and find him. We will be in serious trouble if he manages to get help from the other lords.
Reporting, sir!
What now?
Louis Bu is attacking Puyang! A large portion of Yen has been taken. Lord Xuanyu and Lord Chengyu are holding on as best they can, but the situation is not going in our favor.
Lord Xuanyu and Chengyu? But then, what is Lord Chenggong up to?
There's no sign of him in the castle.
If it was him who called in Louis Bu, I knew he could not be trusted. Not only did he betray Dongzhuo, but now he dares to betray us too.
In a way, he's more reliable than anyone. He always chooses the path of greed. Loyalty be damned. Chen Gong has chosen to betray us, simply because the path I chose was not enough to satisfy his greed. Hence, our paths have diverged.
My lord, as I suggested before, we should withdraw from this point and turn back to recapture Puyang. If we lose our base in Yan, whatever victories we achieve in Shu will be hollow ones.
Withdraw the men. Notify the officers.
Sir!
Xiao Pei is far smaller than the price we shall pay in lost trade if we are defeated.
What do you need?
Louis Bu's reckless bravery is as unstoppable as a tempest. There's nothing anyone can do in the face of it. No way to predict which way it will blow next. But still, Chang Gong alone was able to harness that tempest and use it to carry out his plans. It's a real pity that he turned to the other side. I wonder why he did it. Why did he betray Lord Cao Cao? You know, it would be like him to shake things up just for the sake of it. If we have only one life to live, might as well make it entertaining. Yes, I could buy that. But I've been thinking, and I have another theory. He may have been afraid of being overshadowed by Lord Cao Cao, of his own talent going unnoticed. If that is the cause, then I have to say, I respect his choice. This battle will be the ultimate test of his talent, and if he loses, his life will be forfeit. You have to admire his audacity, if nothing else. It would be disrespectful not to fight back with all our strength.
Let's begin.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
With me here, I suppose our victory is all but assured.
Now go.
We cannot allow Louis Bu to take our home base. We're taking back Yan.
Shall we initiate the advance?
The enemy officer
Soon this land
has been
will
defeated.
belong to Lord Louis Bu. The time has come to strike the finishing blow.
Very well. I'll finish them off myself.
The enemy officer
It's
has
time
been
to
defeated.
advance.
This territory I'll leave Louis Bu to you. Don't worry about defeating him. We just need you to buy us as much time as you can. We must hurry to take as many enemy bases as possible. If we control enough of the battlefield, we should be able to isolate Louis Bu.
Fighting Louis Wu is going to be a grueling task. But I've never been one to turn down a challenge!
You're not half bad, but you'll never be strong enough to
The
stop
enemy
me.
officer has been defeated.
This is their aim. This is a lot harder than I thought. But I don't need to win. I just need to stand my ground.
We're evenly matched. Push harder. Gain the advantage.
The enemy officer
The good officer is worth more than any territory.
position is ours.
You need not die here.
Fall back. Let's go.
No one can defeat the mighty Louis Bu. I'll destroy Cao Cao right here and now. It's time to advance.
Take this. Get rid of the honor. Take this. Time to act.
Do you think your little scraps of wood could stop me? It will take much more than that.
Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I can't believe they fell so easily. I'll have to reconsider just how superior Louis Bu's skills are.
Thanks. We managed to hold this critical position with your help. Leave the rest to me. Please, go help our allies.
My lord, you have to get out of here. I'll stop Louis Bu. Yes, you're right. I'm counting on you, Dian Wei. My trusty guard.
Take this.
Come on! I don't care if you're the strongest warrior alive! You'll go no further!
Gotcha. Take that.
You have gall to appear in front of me. I hope you don't die too quickly.
We have reinforcements heading for the western base. I believe that you should relocate there, my lord.
Begin the advance. All units, march!
Excellent work, Lord Dian Wei. Now we have them much more exposed than I thought possible. We should take this chance to seize the bases behind Louis Bu. If we do that, we can cut him off from the main force.
Amazing! You are a swift and deadly warrior.
My apologies, but I must fall back.
Do not falter, even in the face of the fiercest foes imaginable. Your acumen overcomes all peril. I have indeed surrounded myself with allies of incredible talent.
Cao Cao's damn guard. You are an insect to be crushed beneath my boot.
Wait a moment. We've been surrounded.
This is good. We have isolated Louis Bu. Now, what will you do, Chen Gong?
It looks like they've cut off Lord Louis Bu. We'll have to do something about that.
He moved his men, just as I thought he would. They have the strongest
enemy officer
warrior
has
and a
been
powerful
defeated.
strategist. A deadly enemy indeed. But they lack the ability to work together. Now is our chance to take over the bases they have left vulnerable.
I am defeated. No, we will fight again. I must simply win on that day.
Our allies have returned from Shu! We're saved!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Hey, man! We'll catch them off guard! Archers, assemble!
So they say the battle is not in our favor. I know full well how formidable Cao Cao's forces can be. Lord Zheng Liao, you are skilled enough to cut through their ranks. Can I count?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Will be done.
My blade will turn the tide of this battle.
The enemy officer
Start the advance.
has been defeated.
Yan Wei, I'm truly glad to see you alive. Your valiant stand against Louis Bu is a sight to behold. Your courage reminded me of the great warrior of old, Olai.
My lord,
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I was merely doing my part.
Amazing. You are swift and
The
deadly
enemy
warrior.
officer has been defeated.
It seems they will not be giving up Yin without a fight. Let's send the rear guard to take back some of the ground lost.
March forward.
I shall return after reviewing my strategy.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
They are formidable indeed. We can't just let them have the upper hand now. It's time for us to go on the offensive.
We cannot afford to lose this position. I shall personally see to its defense. Begin the advance!
Oh? Do you plan on attacking from the front? They may look short on men, but I think their defenses are quite strong.
Take that! Come to help me out? I would be a fool to refuse your aid.
An expeditious advance is essential to our cause. Onward, everyone! We march at once!
Looking rough. Take that! Good, the battle's turned in our favor. Let's push on through to victory! You're most definitely a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Can't the enemy do better than that?
Now we draw closer to retaking our home base.
The
Remain
enemy
on your
officer
guard.
has been
Fight
defeated.
through to the end.
Take the... There we go.
The path we must walk is set. Onward, everyone!
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Bear witness to my power.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
much. Luibu's forces have destroyed our transport units. Most of the provisions brought from Shu were lost.
They didn't want to lose for nothing. Very impressive. Chen Gong.
Nothing can be done about it now. We cannot hope to fight Louis Bu without food for our men. We at least managed to take back some of our territory. In that, we should consider ourselves fortunate.
So, Louis Bu has pulled back.
Likely he plans to hole up in Puyang Castle.
Most of our troops' rations and supplies are stored in Puyang. He knew exactly where our weak point was. Thanks to Lord Chengong, I don't doubt.
However, it will be almost impossible to take back Puyang by force. Our troops are exhausted, and we would suffer enormous casualties. Not to mention Liu Bei's army is in Shu. If he moved against us while we were besieging the castle, we could be crushed between him and the walls.
Which means we must hurry to secure provisions for our troops. And then, regroup.
Secure provisions indeed. But from where?
If we can't take them, we'll have to make our own. After all, Yen isn't the only place where food grows.
Aha!
Gathering food ourselves to make provisions. I have an idea.
I'm listening.
We have reports that Yellow Turban remnants are plundering Yu Province. Local officials are doing little to stop them. If we take the province under the pretext of stopping the plundering...
Ah, a cunning plan, Lord Shunyo. A little bold, perhaps, but it certainly could work.
Louis Bu's forces are spent and would be in no position to stop us. Eliminate the Yellow Turbans and restore order to Yu. So long as that is our goal, how could Liu Bei possibly interfere?
A solid plan. We will leave Puyang to Louis Bu for now. Tell the men to get ready to march for you.
I heard there's another big conflict over...
Lord Guojia is so cool.
Ah, I was hoping you'd come.
I heard there's another big conflict over who will succeed Dong Zhuo.
Aha. And so we meet again. Our fates truly are linked, it seems. But once I lay eyes on you, my mind begins to race with conflicting thoughts. How about it? I'll tell you about how I left Cao Cao's side and became Lord Luibu's strategist. Whether you are an ally or foe, I respect you, and so I'd be grateful if you would listen to my tale. And here I thought you would leave before I could get a word in. Is it right to presume that your interest lies in my reasons for departing for new pastures? Cao Cao is a great man. It cannot be denied. Truly one with the ability to realize his ambitions. And the subordinates he selects also possess incredible talent and wisdom. For many, there is no cause for dissatisfaction whatsoever. Under his leadership, unification of the land is a likely reality. And I have no doubt that his achievements will last far into the future. Cao Cao is a man who will accomplish supremacy through his own merit. It would be so simple and altogether too boring. I dream of carving my name into history myself through my own abilities. No need to force a positive response here, you know? I'm aware that my reasoning is both unconventional and self-oriented. Do I end up as a renowned officer that used all his knowledge to outwit Cao Cao? Or a fool who clumsily fails? In either case, the name Chen Gong will be known to the world and etched into the annals of history. That being said, I have no intention of accepting defeat. With my mind and Lord Lui Bu's prowess, we are certain to obtain supremacy. What say you? Ride with us and leave your mark on this age. A profoundly foolish question. This is a decision that I have made of my own accord. It is far too late to consider turning back. Those born into times of great struggle care only to live and die without the burden of regret. Watch closely, and you will see how grand my story is in the end. Oh. Shall we begin?
They say, Lord Cao Cao, when Yuan Shao... I think we may be able to consider...
When I grow up, I'll learn to wield...
Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of.
Well...
I heard the capital's been practically reduced to ruins. What a shame.
I just saw a man...
I heard there's another big conflict over who will...
Here!
Whoa. Let's get serious.
Take this. Take this. I can't.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Got this.
Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this. Looking rough. Take this. There we go. Take this. Looking rough. Looking rough. Whoa. Loose. Take this. All my might. Take this. Nice try. Nice try. Nice try. Nice try. Take this. Nice try. Take this. Nice try. Nice try. Nice try. Nice. Take this. Take this. Punch attack. All my might.
Yeah.
Let's go. Obliterate you! And open it! That it! That it! Obliterate you! This! Concentrate! Tables turned. Let's go! Witness to my power. With all my might. Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
this.
All my might.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Lord Guojia is so...
Hey! I'm glad I ran into you. Felt like talking to you for a moment. I know this place with some good food. Feel like joining? Yeah, you see an opportunity, you gotta grab it. Did I get ahead of myself again? You see, in battles, I usually get ordered to charge head first into the enemy ranks. Now, it's gotten to be so much of a habit that, as you can see, I have trouble holding back. Oh, is it now? Feels weird to have it said to my face. Anyway, I've been trying to find ways to make this trait of mine useful, like transporting rations more quickly and such. You can't skimp out on supplies. It can sway the tide of a battle. That's a lesson we learned when we went up against Louis Bu. Yeah, isn't it? Good to see that you get it too. That being said, I still don't know how to improve the rations transport. I've been trying and failing, and just when I think I have it, I fail again. I just keep going around in circles. It's a hassle. But, funnily enough, I don't hate doing it. And with you around, I think things will be even better. Oh, I might have prattled on a little too long. Let's talk more over food, eh? Ah, now that's a compliment. I was right to invite you along. Let's go then. We're gonna eat till dawn.
That Cao Cao fellow's been making a name for himself thanks to his sharp mind.
Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of. Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of.
When I grow up, I'll learn to wield a weapon.
I heard the capital's been practically reduced to ruins.
I just saw a man who shined.
I heard there's another big conflict over who will secede.
Hey, you! He's gonna be here soon, you know. Unless you take off now, you're gonna be worked to the bone, too.
That's good advice. Just go home and forget about training today. I don't want to see another poor soul broken.
The punishment he dealt to King's soldiers who pillaged during the fighting of Shu Province was so severe, I dare not even speak of it.
He shows no leniency in his training either, and it's about to begin now. Each session is more traumatic than the last. Once we get started, I reckon you'll change your tune. I can't even tell you how many times I've been at death's door here.
Just don't say we didn't warn you. And don't run away crying once things start heating up, no matter what.
No one said to slacken your formations. Fix them, now.
Sir, yes, sir. Returning to formation.
You want to receive my instruction too? Then you'll need to line up the same as any other soldier here. Time to commence the drills. Prepare yourselves. You have most impressive stamina and agility. Cultivated through many years of strict training, I imagine. Admirable dedication. The body and mind quickly wither if neglected. You do not fear me, do you? Surely you've heard of the rumors of my harsh treatment of Qin soldiers, stemming from a personal grudge? And you're not concerned about that in the least. My former leader, Lord Bao Xin, was slain by Yellow Turbans, who had come down from Qin province. They say my bitterness led me to dole out harsher punishments than necessary to Qin soldiers who failed to maintain order. Pillaging is a serious offense. My judgment therein is simply a matter of course. Personal grudges and the like do not factor in whatsoever. And I must continue to ensure proper discipline moving forward as well. It is the role I play, and my very convictions require me to do so. You must keep the details of this conversation private. If the soldiers knew, they would grow lax. Come by again next time you're up for an intense challenge. I'll help you focus both your body and mind.